Now let's sew on the arms. Let's attach the safety needle. This side is aligned with the ears. It occupies the space just below the neck. The first and second rows, sew these two spaces together. Alright, let's sew it on. After securing this side, the arm should be positioned like this. Tilt it slightly. Like this, at an angle. Now continue to sew. Just ensure it's securely fastened. When you get to the back, pull tight as you insert it. Sew 2 stitches. Sew 2 stitches on top. Let's sew it on. Alright, cut the yarn. Hide this yarn inside. Now let's sew the other arm. Alright, when sewing this one, align it with this side of the ears. This row will attach to these two. Attach these two rows. See, it should be symmetrical. And leave a bit of the khaki yarn exposed. When sewing this on later, pull this part tight. Alright, let's sew it on. Sewing is a slow and meticulous process. Please have patience. Sewing will be a bit slow. The arms need to be aligned. This must not expose the khaki yarn. See, this is showing a bit. I'll tighten it a bit more. Make sure to pull back and forth a few times. Pulling a few times makes the stitching more stable. Tighten it. Alright, remove the yarn. Let's finish the arms. Now sew on the legs. The legs should be at the 7th round. Positioned between the 7th and 8th rounds. 1, 2, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two rounds, and this side should occupy the center position. Now, let's sew it together. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This tail, total, is 6 stitches. Each stitch needs to be sewn. Sew together. Like this, 1 stitch on this side, 1 stitch on that side. Sew it together. Alright, let us sew. Sew 1 stitch on top, 1 on the bottom. And that's how it's sewn. Alright, sew it together like that. Alright, it's all sewn. Now stitch back and forth a few times. This is to prevent it from unraveling. So, stitch back and forth a few times. Alright, cut it off. Now, let us continue. Sew this leg. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, let's align it. Make sure both sides are symmetrical. It must be sewn on symmetrically. Now it's almost sewn together. There's still 1 stitch. Make sure not to skip any stitches. Alright, let's sew it together. This leg is also positioned in these two spots. Alright, this is all sewn together. Now stitch back and forth a few times. Then you can cut the yarn. Now cut the yarn. Now both legs are sewn together. Sewn up. As long as they are symmetrical, it's fine. Now let's sew on its tail. The tail is positioned at rows 7 to 9, occupying 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Occupying these 3 spaces, sewing them in the middle. Alright, now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the 7th row from the center. The central position, 7, 8, 9, 3 rounds. Once all the stitches are sewn together, stitch back and forth a bit. Alright, now cut the yarn. Okay, now it's all done. Let's check to see if the yarn is done properly. Let's tidy it up. Check if any yarns are left loose. Fill this part with stuffing. Stuff it well. Congratulations!